Now here we go to kickstart it all off. Day 3, Mac Mafia with early momentum. Oh no, that almost went in for Robco. We saw how dangerous he was last game when he did that. Tore the minions apart. The Mac Mafia, after a week off, looked like the week did help them. They're here now. Oh, wow, the double touch coming in from Lethal. 23 seconds into game 1. Steelers strike first blood. Wow, they keep this momentum going after that reverse sweep against TO3 last night. What a start for the Steelers. Mac Mafia usually all over that, but they got past them. And the likes of Lethal. Pass from his captain, there to Lethal. Just applying pressure on the Mac Mafia in their half when they can. The Steelers to kickstart this game. They've come out fierce. They have the start on the scoreboard that they would be looking for. Lethal up in the air. Aerial bombardment shut down by Robs. Steelers putting Mac Mafia into defense mode nice and early as we go approach the minute mark. Oh, Mac Mafia in off of that team play. What a response. Almost smack bang a minute into game 1. And they respond after Steelers strike first blood. What a pass from Robs to Robco. All tied up here. What a first minute to this match. Game 1. And what a first minute to day 3 in the Summer Split Major. Lethal takes this up into the air, gets over Robco. Robs retreating, holding back, saves that goal coming in from Lethal, which is looking dangerous. Now Robco moves this ball forward for the Mac Mafia. Possession so far, about 90 seconds into the game. 57% plays 43, and Robco's in for his second goal here tonight against the Steelers. Robco scoring his 12 goals against the Minions on Thursday night. Lethal was right behind it but couldn't catch up once Robco broke away. And now Mac Mafia have the lead for the first time here in game 1. Approaching that 90-second mark. Looks like it's going to be a close series here. Charlesy has an open net and that's on target. Steelers respond almost immediately. What a response and what a long shot. Saw the open net opportunity and cracked it wide open. Steelers respond 2 points all. And we've just passed that 90-second mark in game 1. Robco wins the kickoff for the Mac Mafia, moving this ball forward. Charlesy's there to meet it, taking it down the left wing. Met by Robs. He looks to take possession here, and Charlesy inserts himself back into the play. Robco off that pass, saved by Lethal. Now they move the ball forward, Steelers themselves. Robs puts that on the opposite side of the field. Making sure that play and that shot on goal did not go in. Back and forth goals so far between these two teams. It's been quite the battle throughout the summer split between the Steelers and Mac Mafia, although the statistics don't show that. Mac Mafia winning 5 out of 6 encounters. This is their 7th tonight. The Steelers been one of the teams to truly contend with all summer split. Had a little bit of a rough patch in the divisional stage, but they cleaned it up and managed to be first in the major qualifiers to get themselves right here into this event. Shown to us all that they are a top contender, but Mac Mafia have been strong all split. And here's an open net for Steelers. Lethal takes that after holding his ground in defense. Steelers take the lead back from Mac Mafia. 3 points plays 2. 2 minutes 13 left on the clock. Mac Mafia really met by their opponents tonight. Steelers right in this arm wrestle as Robs wins that kickoff and trying to take it calm and composed, but Lethal shut it down. And now Charlesy moves it forward, gets around Robco. Goal for Charlesy. Robs couldn't get back to close that open net as soon as possible there. And Charlesy strikes to get the 4th goal for the Steelers. That's 2 goals for both the Steelers, working well together here 3 saves from both Lethal and Robs. Ball possession, 54% plays, 46% in favour of the Steelers. Steelers effective and efficient. Oh, that's on! Robco's in! Getting his hat trick in the 3rd goal for the Mac Mafia. Closing this gap, 4 points 3. They trail by 1 point, Mac Mafia. They've got time on the clock, 1:53. It is very possible. In the class that we've seen from the Mac Mafia, we know they're capable of doing it. But against the Minions truly challenged them Thursday night and they overcame that challenge. But here tonight, the Steelers meet them first v second. Oh, as a demo comes in from Lethal on the Mac Mafia captain. Great momentum for the Steelers. 90 seconds left. Steelers still have the advantage by 1 point. And they're keeping this ball in Mac Mafia half. Lethal just following up on his plays. Even if it doesn't work out, he's trying to keep the ball in the favour of the Steelers here. As his captain comes in there, missed the connection. Robs won't though, and he moves this ball forward. Touch almost worked out for him. Great rotation from Lethal to be back in time. Mac Mafia could have caused mayhem down there as Robs interferes with that. That is centered, but both the Steelers miss connection with a minute left. This is an open net and it goes in for Lethal. The Steelers take a 2-point advantage back over the Mac Mafia in game 1. What a series we have in our hands so far. Everything working out for the Steelers tonight. Ball possession in their favour, 53%, 47% for Mac Mafia. The Steelers lead by 2. How will the Mac Mafia pull this back with 50 seconds left on the clock? It's possible. 2 goals behind. This team play coming in. The redirect touch. Just not working out there for Charles a bit. What an attempt from the Steelers. The fact that they're doing that nice and early in the match. Oh, shot missed. Oh, what a save from Lethal. Robs was coming in with some pace and power. Lethal shut that down with 30 seconds left. Steelers move this ball forward in the Mac Mafia half. What could happen here is Robco contends and clears that well. Returning ball back in the Steeler territory. We've seen the ball more so in Mac Mafia half. Shot on goal goes in for Robco, and the Mac Mafia right back in this with 15 seconds left on the clock. They trail by 1 point now. Can they do it? Well, the Steelers claim game 1 and Steelers get another goal. Would all but say that it's their match here in game 1. Charlesy connection just not working out. Here are the final seconds. What will the Mac Mafia do as they move the ball forward? Shut down by Lethal. Demoed by Robco. Robs keeps this ball alive. Charlesy pops it to the side. Robco keeps it alive for Mac Mafia. Lethal happy to see that ball touch the ground, and the Steelers have claimed game 1. Will the Mac Mafia bounce back here in game 2? Let's find out. As the kickoff works out for Steelers, Mac Mafia look fierce. Oh, that open net can't be saved by Robco, and Steelers keep this momentum going into game 2. 7 seconds in, and Lethal is on the board for the Steelers. What an upset that is occurring before our eyes here. We know that the Mac Mafia can pull this back. Will they be able to shut down this steel wall? Will the Steelers continue to rise? Early stages of the game, so there's plenty of time for Mac Mafia to get themselves on the board. They don't want as big of a lead as they Steelers had last game. What a save from the Steelers. So they can get themselves, well, it did get to 1-1. But then Steelers got a 2-point lead. Just missed that connection. Well, that touch just missed to go in and goal. No way, Lethal. Oh, after the attempt on goal from Robs on Steelers, Lethal guides it down the corridor. Robco was there, but he calm and composed. Lethal gets his 2nd goal on the board here in game 2. Steelers off to the ideal start. Just past the 30-second mark in game 2. Mac Mafia winning the kickoff. All momentum so far in favour of the Steelers on the scoreboard. Mac Mafia have the advantage in possession. 55% plays 45. Robs is on. That's off. A little wide. Robco tries to come in and pop that in for Mac Mafia, but the Steelers Their Steel defensive wall seems up and very tough to beat today. Great touch from Robco there. That could have been dangerous. That aerial bombardment coming in from Charlesy. Steelers could have been looking at goal number 3 as Lethal stops that from going in. Robco's there, but it's wide. Mac Mafia, the Steelers definitely put the pressure right on the Mac Mafia from game 1. Usual things, usual goals that we would see go in aren't for the Mac Mafia. What a play from the Steelers! Oh, that was cool, calm and composed from Charlesy and Lethal. Charlesy pops it out for his teammate. And Lethal pops it over Robco to get the 3rd goal and his hat-trick here in game 2. The Steelers are on fire and we're approaching 90 seconds in the game 2. Steelers with the kickoff win. Ball in the Mac Mafia territory, but Robco's happy to see this ball out. Shot on goal. Oh, saved by Lethal. That looked dangerous. He could have left it a little late. It was all perfect timing from Lethal and the Steelers. Robco putting this pressure right back onto them. There's something different about the Steelers' demeanor tonight. They look very calm and composed. Possession is all in the favor of Mac Mafia. They continue to gain more possession of the ball over the Steelers, but the Steelers continue to gain the advantage on the scoreboard as they move this ball forward. Rob's clearing this deep in the Steeler territory. Final 20 seconds in the first half of game 2. Steelers had the lead 3.0. Ball possession is 60-40 in favor of Mac Mafia. So Steelers being very effective when they have the ball. Looking after their goals incredibly well. We know the striking power behind Mac Mafia. There's an open net and Mac Mafia, they're on the board. They stop the bleeding. After 3 goals from the Steelers, Mac Mafia create their opportunity. Could this be the momentum to come back here in game 2? We go into the second half of it and Steelers have a 2-point advantage. Winning game 1, they're here leading game 2. This is the start and the way the Steelers would be looking for things to go. They'd be very happy right now, but the game is not over. What a touch from Robs. Very clean. Rob goes in for the Mac Mafia's 2nd goal. Here comes the pressure. The Mac Mafia power that we have seen. Lethal shuts it down, but Robco in a great position to sweep around and pop it over both the Steelers. They're cracking this steel wall here. And they're doing it earlier compared to the last game, not allowing that gap to get too big on the scoreboard. I believe 3 points was the biggest margin we've seen in this match, but they've done well to close it back. And Robco, goal number 2, no, shut down. Just missing out. Now the Steelers look to clear this out. Lethal, great dribble, looking for his opponent. Gets around Robco. Charlesy, there he is. What a save from the Mac Mafia. Oh, that was a deadly play coming in from the Steelers, but calm and composed Robs. You can see how much this means to both these teams. They want to be right in the grand final tomorrow, but only one of them here can claim that first spot. Right now it's all in the favor of the Steelers. Mac Mafia definitely have pulled it back. Possession starting to accrue up here for the Steel Wars. Lethal looks to take Robco on. He gets around and Steelers are in for their 4th goal. And Lethal's in for his 4th goal with the Steelers. 4 points plays 2. Just under 90 seconds left on the clock and the Steelers continue to keep this lead. They extend it, pulling the possession back. The ball possession 55% plays 45% in favor of Mac Mafia, and the Steelers have won the kickoff. That's on target. It is. Oh, Lethal is tearing the Mac Mafia apart with his bare hands here. Taking the game right on after that kickoff, followed that ball and ensured it went in. The Steelers extend their lead back to a 3-point margin, 5 points to 2. A minute 20 left in game 2. If the Mac Mafia are to do it, they need to start getting goals on the board now. If they can get it down Steeler end and execute off of that, they're right back in this game, but Charlesy happy to maintain possession in the Mac Mafia territory. They've got them conservative here, the Steelers, with the minute left. Everything working out for the Steelers with the advantage on the scoreboard. That contest just didn't work out for Robs. Now Lethal off the wall, just not been able to follow the ball where he wanted to, but he had time to recover, and he does. Centering ball, not able to capitalise on as Robco now clears this. Ball possession, clawing back the Steelers. 52% plays 48% in favour of Mac Mafia. 30 seconds left on the clock. Steelers with a 3-point advantage is at the rate of a goal every 10 seconds now, but the Steelers aren't budging, are they? Making it incredibly challenging for the Mac Mafia. It all but feels like it's the Steelers' game here in Game 2. 5 points plays 2. Mac Mafia could be on here. It's just off. 10 seconds. 5 points 2, a 3-point advantage to the Steelers. Can the Mac Mafia at least get themselves on the board to get some momentum going into Game 3? Lethal catches that, but touches the ground. What a match we are witnessing. The Steelers all working out for them. Everything has been working out in their favour, and they've done very well against this very, very tough Mac Mafia team. Lethal right up into the air, nice and early, but no early goal will come in. Robco is showing that doesn't go in. How will the Mac Mafia get themselves back into this match? If they are to win it, they got to do what the Steelers did last night and reverse sweep. What a match coming in from the Steelers. They have truly come out to play tonight. You can see how much they want to be in the summer split decider. They want to be one of the top 2 teams, if not the top team. Such a strong performance in the summer split from both these teams. Both brand new teams in the competition. What a save from Rods, and he hasn't opened that opportunity. Steelers won't get back, and Mac Mafia with the start that they needed. 50 seconds in the Game 3. And Mac Mafia find an open net to score on. Striking first blood, exactly the start that they need after a very fierce performance from the Steelers so far here in this match. Mac Mafia are on the back foot, but they're putting all pressure on the Steelers here in Game 3. I'm sure by now at this point they know what do they have to lose. Whoever wins this is straight into the grand final. The losing team is not out. They will face the over 30s for one last chance to take the final spot. That's in for Robco. Back-to-back goals for the Mac Mafia. Second goal coming in the likes of Robco there. Lethal not meaning to pass it to his opponent, but Robco, I'm sure he wasn't expecting Robco to be there. This is aggressive stuff we've seen in the first nearly minute and a half of Game 3. How will the Steelers pull this back? They've had a very strong Game 1 and 2, but the Mac Mafia, what a shot from Robco, and the goal goes in. He's hungry for more, Robco. Back-to-back goals in such a short span of time, putting the pressure on the Steelers and taking the game right on. The Steelers did this to the Mac Mafia last game, 3-0 up. How will the Steelers respond now that the Mac Mafia have put them in the exact same position? A true challenge here for both these teams, and they have a rise on the occasion as Lethal. He won that 50 with Robco, but Robs was there to steal possession. Pops it over Charlesy. Rotations there for Lethal to look after Steelers' goal. That's on target. Oh, great centering ball shut down. Open net here for the Steelers. Will they capitalise? That's off. That's off net. Unlucky for the Steelers. The pressure must be getting to them here in Game 3. Mac Mafia turned things right around in the last 2 minutes of this game specifically. Game 1 and 2 all Steelers, and here they are. That's off as well. The Mac Mafia have put the pressure right onto the Steelers. Those shots were on in Game 1 and 2. Very interesting to see how the tides have changed. Maybe the Steelers a little bit excited to see that they're 2-0 up and one game away from the grand final. Robco gets the connection he was looking for. That's still on for Mac Mafia, but shut down by Charles. They're just trying to get the ball out and get midfield control here. We've seen that battle for the midfield and locking it in opponents' halves throughout the summer split from all teams. Steelers and Mac Mafia consistently and consecutively have been pretty effective and strong in those areas. It's almost like you do have the best of the best going up against each other on the rankings, but when it comes to defense and offense, it's a little bit similar in ways, but they each have their own edge to get over each other. It's Mac Mafia with just over 90 seconds left in Game 3. Happy to have a 3-0 lead here as the Steelers look to try and crack the Mac Mafia's defense. Things just not working out for them. The possession's very close. It's 52% plays 48% in favor of Mac Mafia. Demo coming in there from Mac Mafia on Lethal, taking him out of play for a moment. Steelers have been shut down here in Game 3. Mac Mafia, it's all but looking like it could be their game as another demo and Lethal's in. Charlesy pops it up, saved by Robs. And Rob goes there to sweep it away with a minute left. Scoreboard remains the same. Advantage goes to the Mac Mafia by 3 points. Steelers goalless as of current. Quite a challenge to get 3 goals in a match like this with 45 seconds left on the clock. They just don't want to concede anymore, at least get a goal or 2 on the board going into Game 4. Keep their momentum up because they played really well here tonight against the Mac Mafia. Oh, what a play! Oh, what a save coming in from Lethal. That was so dangerous. The Mac Mafia working very well together. With 30 seconds left, they could have been 4-0 up. And that's on target, but Lethal's there. Not enough as Robko follows up. Scoring his hat-trick here in Game 3. Mac Mafia 4 points to 0. What a response. After Game 1 and 2, Steelers coming out with all the power. Game 3, Mac Mafia have turned it around. Can they keep it going into Game 4? At this stage, we will be going into Game 4, and Mac Mafia will not be swept. How will the Steelers adapt and respond now that the Mac Mafia have arose to their challenge? 4.0, both teams hungry for some goals to see this one out. Robs keeps it alive, but that will touch goal. Saved by Lethal. They keep it alive. Shot on. That could be in. Charlesy made sure that touched the ground as Mac Mafia claim Game 3. In a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, Steelers could seal the deal right here in Game 4. Can they do it as Mac Mafia bump into each other and it doesn't work out well for them? As Lethal now has possession, he's up in the air, saved by Robko. We meet him up there. That was a great contest from Mac Mafia. Charlesy took the game on. It was a great attempt on goal, but just bit over to the side, and the attempt there from Lethal was off the demo, but it's still going to go in for the Mac Mafia. Mac Mafia strike first blood 26 seconds into Game 4, keeping this momentum going. That's 5 goals in a row for Mac Mafia across 2 games. Steelers truly need to stop that bleeding as soon as possible. In the first minute, they can do that. They're right in this match. But as things get tougher, Mac Mafia like to pick the pace up, and they did really well to shut it down in Game 1 and Game 2. So if they go back to what they were doing there, no doubt things will change for them because they're doing wow. What a shot from Robko. Meeting that ball up in the air, just a simple touch up in the high air to score on the right hand side, upper right hand side of the goal. Mac Mafia scoring the first 2 goals. The Steelers need to stop this bleeding now. The Mac Mafia are all over them, and this could be. It's just off, and that's just off. Here's their opportunity as Lethal cleared that. That touch from Charlesy just not working out. You can tell the experience from Robs in the pilot season, and Robko joining him here in the summer split has worked really well, particularly in this high stakes match. They've pulled it right back. Steelers getting some really good experience being involved in this match, particularly against a team like Mac Mafia. Off the roof, could this be? That's just off there for Lethal. That would have been great for the Steelers' first goal. That could be in. What a save from Robs. They refused to concede 90 seconds in. Mac Mafia still have the advantage by 2 points. Steelers, though, in the series, they do lead. A demo from Robco and Lethal. Charlesy looks to move the ball forward. Try and follow this. Lethal's there. Respawn in time to save that goal for the Steelers. 2 minutes into game 4. 2 points play 0. Steelers, shot on goal shut down by Robco. Open net there. Veered over to the side with that touch from Rods. Can Lethal get back? He sends the ball for Robco, and Robco's there for goal number 3. The Mac Mafia work together and extend their lead here in game 4. 3 points plays 0. What a turnaround from the Mac Mafia, sending a message out to the entire competition. The Steelers right here, though, they still have the time and the opportunities to change this around. Double touch not working out there for Robco. Steelers just need to be the next team to strike, get themselves on the board, build that momentum up. They had great pressure on the Mac Mafia in game 1 and game 2, but Mac Mafia have turned it right around as Robs goes in for his second goal. Mac Mafia continue to assert themselves, 4 points to 0. Just gone into the second half of game 4. Ball possession is in favor of the Steelers, 51%, plays 49%. That is 9 goals in a row, 9 consecutive goals across 2 games. The Mac Mafia have scored, truly shutting out the Steelers here in this match, here in game 4. And they pulled themselves right back into it. There is enough time, though, for the Steelers. If they can really start turning things around with 2 minutes left, they can get 4 goals on the board and tie it up. That shot just off. And now Mac Mafia have a goal themselves. Everything was working out for the Steelers in game 1 and game 2, but now it's all Mac Mafia, turning it around since game 3. It is game on here to kickstart day 3. All look like the Steelers were just going to walk in and out with the match win, but the Mac Mafia are showing us all why they are the team to beat here in the summer split. As Mac Mafia trying to keep this pressure on, but Steelers with a great clearance. They keep following up. This could be something as Rob shuts that down, and Robco's there to clear it. But Steelers now getting aggressive in the contest. 5 points plays 0, 90 seconds left on the clock. Possession still the same and in favor of the Steelers. Just missing that connection there was Charlesy's save there just to clear it. Registered save. That's on target. Nah, that's off a little bit. Looked like it on that angle. Could have been in. Charlesy looks to take it off the wall. Things just not working out for the Steelers. They seem to have they're more fierce and a bit more pace and power in game 1 and game 2, and that's slowed right down, particularly here in game 4. So credit to Mac Mafia for managing to do that. Slowing that right down because the Steelers were looking very, very threatening. And obviously being a young team in the ATL Rocket League arena, they're still getting used to these kinds of environments, particularly in a high-stake match like this. Whereas Mac Mafia have a little bit more experience over them. 30 seconds left. This all but looks like it will be Mac Mafia's game, and we will go to a tiebreaker to kickstart day 3. You can see how much it means to both teams. Mac Mafia losing game 1 and game 2, winning game 3, and now looking to secure game 4. It's quite literally anyone's game from here. All look like the Steelers for game 1 and game 2. Now it's all look like Mac Mafia for game 3 and game 4, and they look hungry for more. Oh, Lethal keeps that alive, but Robs is happy to see that ball touch the ground. 2 games in a row, the Mac Mafia have kept Steelers scoreless. Tie-breaker, the decider. Who will take it? It's all or nothing for either of these teams. As Lethal saves that, and there's a demo from Charlesy, I think. Yeah, Charlesy came in and demoed Robs there. Aggressive stuff from the Steelers. This is what they need here in game 5. Do what they did in game 1 and 2. and shut this momentum down that the Mac Mafia have accrued. 9 consecutive goals over 2 games from the Mac Mafia. I don't think we've seen that at all in the summer split. What a way to do it. Lethal's in! That's exactly what the Steelers need. The start that they've been looking for. They shut it down. After 9 consecutive goals, the captain passes it to Lethal, who takes it down the corridor. Happy to take on Robco, who was there. That is the start that the Steelers need here in Game 5. Can they keep building on this momentum? Charlesy wins the kickoff and he's met by Robco, but he keeps this ball moving forward. This is what they want, the Steelers. Fierce stuff. As Robs clears this, we approach the minute mark and Mac Mafia move this ball forward. A great redirect from Lethal there, using the corner wall to his advantage. The Steelers look a bit more composed after those 2 games. They look shaky, particularly in Game 4. They just looked a little bit less composed, but here in Game 5, looks like they've gotten their huddle between the matches, had a chat, and readjusted going into Game 5. Here they are with the lead, approaching 90 seconds in, and they keep this ball in Mac Mafia half. They have the advantage in possession. 55% plays 45% in favour of the Steelers. There's Robs and Charlesy there contending on the wall. Robco moves this ball forward. Lethal was just holding his ground. He continues to, interferes with play. Charlesy's there, but Robco gets first touch. Charlesy follows his ball into the corner. Lethal's there though, great clearance. Great shutdown from Robs at halfway. Robco pops it opposite side of field, interfered by Charlesy. Robs is back for Mac Mafia, and they keep returning the ball into Steeler territory when they can. The Steelers definitely have tightened defense here in Game 5. So we're going to the final 20 seconds of the first half in the tiebreaker. Karma composed Lethal. Charlesy's there to look after Steelers' goal. Mac Mafia have the ball right where they want it, but credit to the Steelers. They're really holding their ground in this pressure as Robco demos Charlesy there and gains possession for Mac Mafia. We are halfway through the tiebreaker, and the Steelers still have a 1-point advantage since that first goal within the first minute of Game 5. You can see how much it means to both of these teams. Lethal with the dribble down the field, met by Robco. Charlesy bumps Robs. Might have helped a little bit. Lethal, opportunity goes in. He didn't even need to touch it. He was there to follow it up, but it wasn't looking good for him. Robs and Robco miss the connection, and the Steelers, they're 2-0 up with 2 minutes 10 left on the clock. Lethal gets his second goal. Steelers extend their lead. After 9 consecutive goals scored against them, they've now got 2 against the Mac Mafia. Can they stack these on and mount the pressure on? Game 5, what a turnaround from the Steelers. Less than 2 minutes left, they lead 2-0. Lethal's there to shut down that entry from Robs, but Robco keeps the pressure on. Charlesy a little bit dangerous, but lucky Lethal's there, guarding this ball in the air, and that's on target. If Robco can get there as he does, knocks it into the corner. Mac Mafia definitely not looking to concede anymore here. Need to get themselves on the board with 90 seconds left on the clock. There's not too much time left, but there isn't a massive margin. Time isn't against them just yet. Ball possession in favour of the Steelers. 52% plays 48%, so it's close there. The score, 2 points, plays 0. And we have a minute 10 left here in Game 5 as Charlesy clears out for the Steelers. Lethal, could this work out? The touch is there, but Robco is too and shuts this down. It's a great return from Mac Mafia into Steelers half. 1 minute left, 2.0. Steelers lead. And they look hungry for another goal here. Can the Mac Mafia get themselves on the board next? Or will the Steelers keep them goalless? Shut down there. That was dangerous. That could have been in. This could be as well. Rob goes there, but the touch just off. Mac Mafia throwing everything at the Steelers right now. They need to get themselves on the board ASAP. If the Steelers get on the board here, that could be game with 30 seconds. They get it. Clearance. Mac Mafia have an opportunity here. Doesn't look like anyone's there. Charlesy gets back in time and shuts it down. 2.0, 20 seconds left. Steelers lead. Can the Mac Mafia shut them down? The Steelers, they're only 12 seconds away from qualifying to the grand final. And Lethal wants another goal. 2.0, the Steelers, have they shut down the Mac Mafia? They milk the clock and they qualify through to the ATL Rocket League Summer Split Grand Final, defeating the Mac Mafia 2-0 in a thrilling game in the tiebreaker. Game 5, Lethal scoring the only 2 goals of that game. The Steelers have shut down the Mac Mafia match win streak. After 13 matches in a row, the Steelers have come back to shut them down, defeating them in round 1 of the summer split in the seeding stage and defeating them here tonight in the upper final in the major. They go through to the grand final. They are the first team to qualify through. The Mac Mafia, they are not out of it just yet. The Mac Mafia will be facing the over 30s. What an upset caused by the Steelers defeating Mac Mafia 3-2. Strong performance over the past 7 weeks from Mac Mafia. 13 matches in a row. No other team could do that, but Steelers shut them down. Be sure to follow us on social media, subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment who you think will win. I am Eiling-C3 signing out with anticipation for the next wave of excellence in the ATL Rocket League arena. Wishing you all a fantastic evening.